Stephen Cusumano joined by Yankees manager Aaron Boone. And Coach, it's hard to believe we're only 2 weeks out from spring training. This year in particular, what excites you about getting down there?
Oh, first of all, having a full spring training that we didn't have last year with the lockout, not having communication with our players all winter last year, and then a quick spring training this year. We'll have our normal timeline. We've had communication with our players. We have some of our young players like the Perazzas and the Cabreras and the Volpes and of the world, like starting to push up and start to really compete for the roster and for playing time. So really excited about that. Obviously bringing Aaron back and Rizzo back, and then being able to sign Carlos Rodon and bringing Tommy Canley back, who should really help our bullpen. Excited to get down there. Feel like we have a chance to have a special team, but now the real work begins to try and accomplish that.
I'm glad you brought up the young guys, because I wanted to ask too. It really seemed like towards down the stretch last year, you guys got a jolt from some of those younger players like Oswaldo and Oswald. How much confidence does that give you as the manager of this club, that you have those kinds of reinforcements being groomed by the player development staff?
Yeah, I mean, we really feel like our player development staff is really special, led by Kevin Reese down there, and we're starting to see some of the fruits of that. We had a big surge of young players come in several years ago. Now we feel like that's starting to happen again. Cabrera really came up at a time of need for us and really filled in and played such good baseball for us the final 2 months of the year, playing all over the diamond, playing outfield, not when he didn't have a lot of experience, and played it so well. Obviously a switch hitter. And then Oswald Peraza came up really to kind of gain that experience of being in the big leagues and wanting him to be around a playoff type atmosphere, and really kind of kicked the door in when he did get his opportunity sparingly, really acquitted himself well, and I think just continued to show that promise that he's shown throughout his minor league career, that he's got a chance to have an excellent big league career.
Lastly, you may have heard we won a championship down in AA Somerset, and it was a team that featured some of the players you mentioned, some very high-end talent. I guess in your opinion, how important is that for these guys to learn how to win at such a young age and just to instill that Yankees pedigree and culture from such an early point?
Yeah, I think it's definitely part of it. It's not everything, certainly coming through the minor leagues. You're trying to develop skills and see guys mature and grow and get bigger and stronger and really complete their game. But that winning component, being a great teammate, being a part of a team, seeing how things work, is all part of the development process. And anytime you can go through struggles, I think are good things to happen for young players in the minor leagues, but also to see the fruits of that success, and in this case a championship down in Somerset, hopefully is something that's part of their development and is something that serves them well, and something that they're always going to remember.
All right, thank you so much. That's Yankees manager Aaron Boone, headed down to Tampa just a couple weeks to get the 2023 season started.